Good morning. Me and Slim are about to salvage some very grown-up soybeans, but possibly, maybe, hopefully. It's Tuesday morning. And spraying cotton and doing other stuff. And anyway, I guess kind of what happened. Had a pretty severe drought. These were later beans, later planted. Didn't grow at all hardly through months of June, July, and August got here. Or late July, it started raining. And when that rain hit, we done sprayed them once. We done sprayed the beans with Roundup in Virginia one time. Get this on my tailgate. And when we did that, once we cleaned them up, there was some fine stuff growing right behind the planter. I think we even had to replant those beans. It was some of the last we planted. Maybe the first few days of June. So it didn't rain. Beans were little, beans were short. Grass is burnt down, it's clean, they look clean. It starts raining, beans start growing, so does the grass. We go by and beans finally shade out. But we still can't really see the grass in there. It's probably a little, fine, small grass, can't see through the beans. The beans are on 20-inch rows, so they shade out pretty quick. But boy, these last few rains, it's almost muddy now. These last few rains have got it. Pigweeds especially. You'll see what I'm talking about. Anyway, Sam's down there to get some Roundup. We put out a few tanks in the edges of some cotton yesterday. Sprayed picks and acephate all day. But some of that stuff right there, acephate, it's supposed to be upside and acephate mixture. So anyway, here we go. You'll see what I'm talking about these beans. Pretty good right over there. Right here in front of the sprayer. I already sprayed them. We like just a little bit. Having enough water. Yeah, hold on right there. That's what pigweeds look like after they've been sprayed. All wilted over. Solid grass up there. A little rise. All right, pull up, we'll fill up. I liked about 150 gallons of having enough water to fill up yesterday. So about to top back off and get going. Yeah, my mirror got busted out yesterday. Always something. Yeah, I was going down through a little gravel road on the way to this farm here, and hit a limb, a low limb. Thought I had dodged it and went around it, but won't be the first one, probably not the last. Those kind of in the way, but you gotta have them traveling up down the road. A lot of dust in here on the back cab, back glass for sure. Right about here, there's actually visible beans. There's visible beans, a really good stand. We just sort of neglected spraying them when we were busy spraying cotton and kind of focusing on that. Kind of started raining and kind of got away from us, but maybe with the help of a few herbicides, we'll be able to salvage it, gain back a little control of those weeds, and have a pretty good harvest. It'll be a late harvest, but about to cross the road and keep on spraying. Here's Sam. He gonna add a little drip control into the tank. We sprayed that one little corner before we remembered you'll put it at the top of the tank. We didn't have any of that yesterday, so it's gonna put half a jug of class drift control, water adjuvant type thing. So it's good to go. And as you can see, on most of the ground, I say most, about half the ground, the beans are going to be all right. A lot of it's around the edges and in the low spots. Pigweeds are pretty bad though on that other side of this field. But getting them cleaned up, it's a lot bigger deal for soybeans because you have to actually cut them with the cutter bar, the little header. Where cotton, you know, if you got a little grass, the way the row dividers on each row, they kind of, you don't have it, you got some cotton in the middles or at the ends, some grass in the cotton, in the middles or at the ends, it's really not that big a deal. As long as you don't have it up on the bowls and up in the stalks where the pickers are getting it and it affects the grade of the cottons. You know, a little grass here and there, other than competing with the health, overall health and absorption of nutrients and fertilize. It's really the only issue with cotton is the competition. Beans, it really makes it hard to get what's out there to harvest the soybeans when there's grass like this right here runs. You don't have a ton of soybeans, not gonna make great soybeans. Spots are. Spots will cut 45, 50 bushel soybeans. But it's growing up in grass, possibly. But you'll have to go like less than 2 miles per hour, and that's not what you want. You want to cover some ground while you're running a big rig. So anyway, get it cleaned up. Probably spray some cotton, get over to Oxford a little while, spray some plant bugs on a couple hundred acres, put some boron out, foliar, and then probably just look at it when we get there on the picks. Don't know what exactly we're going to do yet. A lot going on. We're not really getting ready for harvest, but kind of preparing in front of some of the machines. You see in the last video, working on a combine, getting 9870 ready to go. Did not go with the new combine or a newer combine. Didn't upgrade from the 9870. So I have to make it run a couple more years, maybe. Kids are starting back to school. Summer's definitely not over, but it's getting closer. Fall's making its way, so should be some harvest videos coming soon. We get all this stuff cleaned up, sprayed, ready to harvest. And thank you guys for watching. May have some little drone video coming to y'all later. See y'all later. Thanks for watching. Here's a quick look at how fast the Ingenia works on the pigweeds. Right here's what I sprayed yesterday. See the wilt? There's the... I started out just spraying this top. Thought I was going to get away with spot spraying. But once I got over here, I realized it was too bad. But anyway, that's wilted. That's wilted. Right there, straight in front of me. That's what I've sprayed on the map. I have not sprayed the gray part, which is right there. Look how straight they're standing up, all of them. And that's what I sprayed yesterday about 5 o'clock, 5:30. So about 13 hours and they're already looking pretty sick. Like to see that, but need them gone a lot earlier than what they are now.